helps out the system, the economy, the firefighters, and everything else, man. Right? Helps us. We need water too over here. You guys know we need water over here in California. So just giving a shout out to everybody, man. I'm back on here just to show a little narrative on what ICE has been doing. I just want to state this, that there's a lot of cities, man, and counties that are not accepting that what's happening over the decision that Donald Trump and got his people. Hi, Keisha. Guy who was working for him, right? It's not just there's a lot of cities like LA had a big old protest. There's all kinds of protests that are happening right now, which they should, right? Because us getting together as a group and minorities, we got to show them that, hey, we're not the minorities right here. We're the ones in front, man, making all the decisions. So it's doing a lot of other beautiful things too, right? They're camping, opening everything else. But I just saw a couple of videos earlier, read some news clips showing that, hey, man, it's just like, yes, these people are kind of wrong, because they want to enter your privacy, right? They want to kick the door in. They want you to go. If you're not legal here, man, my advice is get legal, man. Do what you got to do. Get a lawyer. I know a lot of Mexicans who stood here, man, that got their citizenship, right? So there's no excuses for nothing, man. Just a big shout out, man. Daniel Barry Sports says, cheers, everyone. That's right. Cheers to Daniel Barry Sports, man. He's in the building right now. Got beautiful people, three beautiful people. But there's a lot of thing with this ICE is doing too, right? Exposing people that are like the mothers and daughters are young infants, man. That hey, they break into a house and they find out that some of these family member infants that don't belong into the place is just like, hey, it's actually a rescue. You know what I mean? They're putting them back together. Like, hey, this person really don't belong here, or this person belongs to somebody else. So take that away, because so many people have been MIAs. But I just wanted to give a big old shout out, man, because I'm Mexican. I voted for Trump. I'm a Trump supporter. Sorry, I know you're probably gonna have a few of my subscribers, man. Shout out to everybody, man. I am a Trump supporter. I voted for him, letting y'all know, man. I still believe in a lot of his theories, besides making a fool of himself. So event coming up. Yes, you guys look at my moderator Keisha. Events coming up June 21st. Potluck, kids, pets, and get with her, or Love and Grace. There's some other people you guys want to be sponsored. You guys want to come out, kick it, have a good time, watch the sunset, sun evening. We're just gonna be right there. Professional photos are gonna be there, man. So it's gonna be off the chart, man. It's probably like the beginning of the summer, man. Bring your boat, your fishing poles, man. Bring your kids, your dogs. I'm telling you, man. Bring your hiking shoes. There's some hiking routes over there, man. Bring your bikes. If you guys have bikes, bring your chairs. It's going to be a good event, man. But we're just right here. I'm just kicking back right here, waiting for mines. And like I said, I was reading some newspaper. I was looking at some articles, man. I find out like there's been a lot of protesting. There's been protesting in LA. Caroline says, good morning. Okay, good afternoon over here where I'm at, Caroline. Shout out to everybody, man. There's been some protesting, and that's good, because I see all the community getting together, right? We're all getting together, helping each other out, standing up for one another, talking to one another, voting for one another. And we just saw here, man, Jojo AZ, shout out to Jojo AZ, salute. And I was just like, okay, that's cool, man. Bubba still says GAY. Why is that GAY, homie? Bubba still, ain't nobody right here. I see Donald Trump sign a thing for the sports, right? Oh, he took the male out to a women's sports program, which is pretty cool, because obviously common sense will tell you that man is stronger no matter what. If he puts lipstick or not, he's gonna be stronger, more physical, especially if he's training and all that. So there's a lot of things in the article that Donald Trump's signing away, yes, but then again, hey, I voted for him. There's a lot of things I want him to change. There's a lot of things that a lot of misdirection that a lot of people are in. The concept, because he has a past. The past will bring up, the future. It catches up to you, right? We already know Donald Trump. He ain't perfect, man. He's just another person out here just doing his 9 to 5. That's all he's doing, right? So shout out to everybody at your holla, at your work, man. That's all it is, man. Okay. Yes, respect to women's athletes, man. You got to get the guys out. It's not fair, man. I wouldn't want no women playing football. You can't play football the way a guy tackles, it hits hard. You know what I'm saying? There's possibility of a big injury, man. So, there's some things that have to be meant for the stability. And that should bring stability, to tell you the truth. Roxana Lopez says, hi, hello. How you doing, Roxana? Appreciate you. Make sure you guys hit the like button. It helps the algorithm grow, right? I'm just right here. Big D's live. What's up, everybody, man? Salute to all my subscribers, man. Hope to see you guys soon, right at this event. That my moderator Keisha's up, if gonna be here. Chat, keep chat positive, or get blocked. Okay. All right. So you got some people if you're unfair, you're gonna get blocked. That's what my moderator's for, man. But shout out to everybody, man. Like I said, I seen some article. I seen what Donald Trump's doing, and I voted for him personally. I'm gonna be honest with you, not to use subscribers or nothing. I'm just keeping it real, man. And he's just doing his work. What he said he was gonna do, signing everything off. Everybody's right there waiting for his marker, which is a trip, man. That's how famous he is, I guess. But with Donald Trump, with a lot of people, we got to emphasize on and believe on what's taking place. So yes, there are gonna be a lot of changes, of course. Nothing's perfect, man. But hey, come with the respect. Donald Trump's respecting. Yes, we all know that brown people are being targeted. I could be targeted, but that's for anything, man. That's for anything. Something simple at Walmart can be targeted. That's for everything you go. That's what it is, man. So shout out to everybody. That's what I'm tripping out at, man. There's just changes that are happening. I appreciate the changes, love the changes, man. Can't wait to other things to happen, to take its place in its course, right? When there's changes, you're just changing the thing. Welcome in, everybody, everyone. That's right, Keisha. That's what it is, man. There's just changes that are taking its course. So look at it. As things are, it doesn't mean that it's gonna be always negative, because people are gonna stand up, man. There's a lot of raza, a lot of Mexicans, brown people, right, from all over the world, man. From all over the countries that are getting together and march and protesting, which they should be. Shout out to everybody, man. If you don't like something, get out there and say something. That's why we have a voice and we have opinion. Make the matters count, right? That's why they say go vote, go vote. You waiting, Moni girl D? She's out here. She's working, man. She's doing her thing in the cold, man. Waiting, just chilling, you know what I'm saying? Keeping my eyes open. Roxana says, I have to do my homework. Okay, you do your homework, friend. Don't forget to like, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you do your homework, because education is very important. Shout out to Roxana Lopez doing her things. She's still doing out there, man. She's been a good subscriber. She came out. I think she's picked up some people when she was busy. She went on her way to what's important. It's what your importance are first, right? You got to put your importance, right? Mine is my family, for sure. These events, taking its course, making other people the presence. That's making sure everything's cool, man. Sponsoring and doing jobs, man. Doing one thing after another, gaining and moving to the next level, man. We ain't gonna stay stagnant. Just because Trump says he's gonna do something and then he's doing it, I mean, don't be stuttered by it. Especially if you're, I was tripping on his live earlier with Israel, man. I was like, oh man, here we go, the Holy Land, And defiance, they're just trying to stop, a big war, nuclear war. Like, hey, this person, these people, this country don't need this country don't need that. And that's what I was looking at. Is a lot of influence, man. A lot of it's because there's some people that have bad influence, man. Stay away from them, man, because they ain't bringing nothing to the table, right? Nothing. Just everything. Most of the people are just for themselves, to tell you the truth. Jojo AZ says, my opinion, other immigrants aren't really seen because they do to work at home, at least over here. Well, hey, shout out to them, man. They're just doing what they got to do, work on your immigration just like you would work on anybody else. Like I said, I know twins that are not from here, man. They got their stuff, they went over there, they got their citizenship, and they how they did it. There are no excuses for nobody. I was like, wow, man, how they did it, how they they had records and all that, but they still had to learn. They educated themselves, man, which I thought was powerful, which was pretty cool. They got in there, did their thing, man. So everybody who's who are not really seen, you're gonna get seen anyways, man. Because I heard that that they're supposed to knock on doors, say, hey, I'll open mines. I got nothing to hide, man. Like, hey, you got my ID or what is it? Let me go get my birth certificate. I was born in California, baby. I was born in Boyle Heights, man. That's where it's at. Not General Hospital. There's a place called Y Memorial. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that had their birthplace here. Jojo AG said, if his Theo is, in other words, if his uncle could get a citizenship, then anybody can. That's what it is. That's what you got to work on it. If you could get a citizenship, man, or change things, go over there and say this and that. I advise you to go do it, man. I advise you to go. If I knew something was wrong, then I would go do it, right? So that's what it is, man. You got to go take care of you guys. That's responsibility, man. Citizenship is very important, man. especially here in America. We hear this. Well, they ain't gonna pick this. Well, we know that. I mean, it happened in World War II. How do you think we survived? A lot of things happened to the raza, man. Throughout the years, there's many groups of people that overcame situations, and that's what it is. Overcoming the situation. It's not like it's gonna be held. I mean, they want money, and money. If money's involved, people. You gotta know people. That's where it's at. So shout out to everybody, man, that's out there doing their thing, working on their citizenship, getting lawyers, man. That's the right way to. They got lawyers making you get lawyers. I mean, that's telling you something. Like, in other words, they could change the narrative, man. All these group gatherings and everything, that's pretty been awesome too. I've been seeing them all over, every place. It's been happening. It's been taking its place. Everybody's serious. They're there to support, man. That's cool, man. But take care of your responsibilities too, right? If that means you have to face it up and you got to be right there, you got to go get it, you got to pay for it. Hey, that's what it has to do, man. Make sure, if you know somebody is in a need, bless them, help them out, man, wherever they come from, because, you know where they stand at. That's what it is. And that's what they're trying to do, is they're trying to close it down. And all these people are like, nah, it ain't happening, man. We're protesting. We're there. We're doing this. We're doing that. So I thought that was pretty cool. Standing up for one another, kicking back with one another. And just, be different from the drama, man. There shouldn't be no drama, right? There shouldn't be no things. Yes, a lot of minority groups, man, we voted for Trump. A lot of raza did. I did. My family did. I didn't tell them what to do. They just did it on their own. Whether they were following me or not, I mean? Hey, you got to set an example somewhere. And that's what we're saying. If you can set an example, like, getting your citizenship, then that means other people could get them too. It's not like it's not like the organization saying like, oh, you can't get this and you can't get that. If you've been here for a while, you should be able to get a citizenship, man. That's what's pretty cool. That's what I like. That's what I thrive on. Everything else, man, I see how Mexico and the United States kind of going at it. I understand, Mexico's not gonna let itself, physically or mentally. They have their people out there. They have a different set of people, man, and that's the same thing. Like, over here, we have a different set of people over here too. So I just been watching stuff like Clue. I've been dialed in. Like, damn, this is happening. This is happening. This is happening. There's a lot of stuff that's happening, taking its course right now. So you guys, I know we guys don't like to the news. I know we don't like to read. I know. I advise you, man, stay plugged in. Get plugged in somewhere, man, because there's always a way to get connected. So I thought that was a pretty cool stuff, man. So shout out everybody. I appreciate all your prayers and your support, man. That's what it is, man. Just getting where I go. I feel it, man. Just getting bigger and stronger, to tell you the truth. But that's what it is, man. So get plugged in, everybody, man. Thank you guys for lines, man. Like they say, if you have a family member that's crazy. That's cool, man. Because I know people, man. Family, friends. I know family that got their citizenship. They took the course. They had to do this. Yes, you have to learn this. You have to learn that. You have to study this. You have to study that, because they asked that at the test. So I thought that was pretty cool, man. So whatever they're asking, it's just, you got to implement it, You don't just go into anything empty-handed. You got to come with a package, man. This is who I am. This is what I think. This is what I feel, right? This is what I know. So that helps out a lot, man. Your diversity, your change, your difference. That's what it is. Ain't nothing wrong with being different, man. You may be a certain color, but you're a different person. Ain't nothing wrong with being different. Stay to yourselves. You guys stay rooted, man. Stay humble. That's the things that I like to look at. That's the that are very encouraging. How he said, hey, nothing wrong with that. Would it make a difference if I went over there to one of these crowds? And so it is, us people, we work hard with no matter what it is. Family is one thing too. Education, support, the kids, raising up the kids. I think that's very important. Staying stagnant, staying real, be supportive. That's what it's all about, man. Taking care of one another, helping each other, helping one another, being there for people that can't even be there for themselves legally. You know what I'm saying? But they'll be there for you. There's a lot. That's what the spontaneous thing's different, man. Right? A lot of times we have to be encouraged. A lot of times I come on here, I'm not an encourager, but a lot of things I do is very encouraging, right? You guys see me going to the gym, man. I could be hiking. I could be eating, representing something. I'm always family orientated, right? You guys see me always connecting, man. Always hooking up. I always try to look for that diversity. I'm always letting you guys know, hey, over here it's cheaper at this time or this place. No matter what it is, just get involved, man. Get involved. And I like to get involved in spreading the news and talking. That's what the YouTube channel's for, isn't it? That's what YouTube's for. You guys could leave your comments. You guys could advise. You guys could like. You guys could dislike. You guys put thumbs up, thumbs down. You guys could say your comments. That's all good. You know, along like Keisha said, my moderator, just keep it respectful, man. I'll see it. You know, my other moderators will see it. You know, you can put it out there. You know, whatever it puts out there, don't be shy. Don't. You're gonna whatever you're gonna say. Don't say, oh, I was gonna say this, and you don't say it. You know, say what it's on your heart, man. What's in your mind. Years ago, and monitoring all this stuff and do their job. So somebody has to come and do their job now. It's a little harsher, but it's that's what I love and respect. You know. Hey, don't be mad at them if they're looking for some kind of, you know, citizenship. They just want to know, man. I know a lot of places that were packed before. They're not packed no more. Where I go over there and laugh. Yeah, I tripping out. And I was like, well, it was packed over here before the last time. It ain't packed no more, man. Like, okay. You know, if you're willing to file, if you're coming over here, man, try to get that citizenship. Try to get, you know, all the other, you know, the DACA. What about all that other stuff that's in form right now, man? You know, those who've been here for a while that have a kind of citizenship, that have the reputation, you know, they should stay here. They should let them. They have it. They're looking for people that have already, like, you know, and they have charges and all that. You know, there's a lot of people. Like, if you have charges and you're from a different country, different, you know, you can, hey, I want this over here. I want that over there. Not to discriminate, but just to, you know, finally fully meet those expectations. That's what it is. You got to meet those expectations. You know, I don't want to be next to a neighbor that's, you know, that's ruthless and dangerous. Like, no, that don't make no sense. I got a family, man. I don't want to be coming out and protecting all the time, which I do most of the time, right? You want to make sure that, hey, that they're gonna come in and they're gonna do their jobs, and that's what it is. You know, participate. If we could participate in other ways, there has to be a way that we could participate in generosity and companionship, right? Unity, right? Where you get together, man, where everything's all about, you know, meeting the difference. Nobody's coming to these rallies and all that perfect. You know, a lot of people have stumbles and have shortcomings, but they're still here to support, to say, hey, this is what we're doing. Like, hey, I don't like this. Okay, that's good too. I support that too, guys. You know, let the organization know that, hey, there's people that support. That's what they want to see. You shoot a thing, I'm gonna shoot back. Hey, that's the way it is. And that's what I like, you know. It's like, hey, you know, if you're gonna come out and support, make sure you come at everything to be supportive. Don't say, yeah, I'm gonna support and this and that, and then you're not even there, or you're not even talking about it, or lifting up, you know what I mean? To me, that's what it was all about. This conversation was all about bringing people together, saying what's up, man. You know, I saw some things. I've been looking. You know, I guys haven't seen me in a bit. Besides working out, I get it. That's one good thing. You know, Big D likes to work out. You know, get my exo for sure. You know, you keep doing it every day. You know, shortening out your eating habits on it. You can get big. Eh? So those are my promises. You know, it's getting bigger, getting tougher. That's where it is. Getting smarter. So shout out to everybody, man, doing their thing. That's what it is. You imagine. So if you go get your citizenship, it makes you stronger, tougher, and everything. Because in that magnitude, you have everything for the eyes. They come in like, here, like, hey, get out of here. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want no problem. I'm an American. I've been American since 1976. You know. And, you know, they're trying to stop other things. If you were born here and you have, you know, your relatives that were not Americans, then, hey, what about the Americans that were born here? You see a lot of that. You see a lot of that with the homelessness, right? You know, with the veterans, man, you know, the VA hospital and all that. They're taking everybody else, but they won't take you in. Why? Because it's packed. Why is it packed? Because you got people that are undocumented that are here. Like, oh, man. You go to a lot of you women, you know, your fathers, you go to your child's, you know what I mean? They're having events, you know, and you're like, man, there's a bunch of people here. Well, the class is only, it's overpacked. Like, wow, imagine how the teacher feels. What about them? What about the people behind the scenes that are taking care? You go to hospital. Oh, the hospital is closed right now. What are you talking about? Oh, because they're only taking this. There's too many. I'm like, ooh, like, man, you know, so it actually affects us too. In a lot of ways when, you know, citizenship's not here, you know, that's why it's supposed to be, yeah, my Theo was born in East LA. He was born there too. And I got a beautiful uncle, man. Got a beautiful family. You guys, you know, for a minute, he's been busy. We've been busy. You know, it's cold now. I'm just trying to take care of other businesses. That's where the direction's at. He's doing his thing, so God bless him. Hopefully, everything's all good. He's over there hanging out, and when we kick it, guys. Ain't no nothing different, man. I got other people to chill with, man. I'm with you guys. Debbie says, Big D, what's up? You know, there's other people that I kick it with. You know, I can hang out with you guys, you know, like, hey, what's up, man? You guys be at the event. It's coming up in the next month. You guys are there. You guys will see some beautiful pictures. We're gonna take beautiful pictures. You'll see my family, the in-laws, everything. So that's what we looking for, man. Brenda Love, Big D, brother. That's right. That's my friend right there. You guys go follow her. I mean, she has some epic footage on her videos on her channel. That's what I like to see, you know. Homegirl, I kick. I know her personally. We kick. We hang out. She knows my wife personally. They hang out. They get together and they mash. They women talk. They want women talk. It's all good. But appreciate everybody, man, being supportive. Thank you guys for hitting the likes. I ain't going nowhere. I'm just right here, just chilling. And the code says, Debbie says, what hurts the most is the children locked in the detention centers. Yeah, but we've seen that before, right? When Obama was when he was trying to tackle the immigration, he was putting them in there too. That's why there's so many. That's what's crazy, right? They have so many detention centers that supposedly haven't even used yet. I was like, what the freak? Like, what I mean? All these places, all these camps. I'm like, what? And that's not cool, man. People in camps, people in detention centers, that's not cool. Man, one time I was right there. I got holed up in detention. I got checked and everything over there in Mexico one time. It was crazy. And I was just Ubering, minding my own business, but they didn't believe me. They're like, you're Ubering guy? Let me pull over. I was like, all right. That's another story right there, man. That was crazy. Big D's been through some adventures, man. But yeah, that's what it is, man. Let's support one another. Let's help one another. Let's intervene. Let's get there, man. The children are innocent. They had no... Yeah, that's true. They have no choice, just because their parents come in illegally. So now they're trying to say they're illegal now, whether you're born in America or not, if they made it or not. Because we know a lot of raza, especially when people are involved and they're getting paid for it, they're going to make sure you're at the front door, man. They're going to say, see you later. Yeah, you made it. We did our job, so do yours. And that's what it is. You guys get to this country, plug in, man, go for your citizenship. It's just... that's their target right now. They're looking for brown people. They could pull you over, and if I was born here legally, so I got my ID, I got my license. Like, here it is, man. Like, I got everything I need, right? If you're driving, drive with your license. Drive with your license. You have a driver license. You got a DL. So like, hey, what are you talking about? I'm right here. Hey, Keisha, what do you think about Bunko selling the private C code to US? There's a lot of, I'm telling you, man, there's a lot of people where they come in, where how they think their point of view is, but it's just an opinion. That's what I'm saying. Opinions only go so far. What about all the other Mexican, all the brown people who voted for Trump? What about them? Are you going to be mad at them? I mean, you see them mostly out there in the streets, a lot of them, right? They're being supportive, and that's what it is. You got to be supportive, man. You got to be there or be square. And that's what I like it. I appreciate all that, man. I appreciate you guys. It's just bringing a lifestyle to the economy and everything else. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to hear, oh, it's just Mexicans that work in the farms. Why is it just Mexicans? Well, they'll do their job. Well, anybody should do their job and do a job. You got to come to the plate, with being righteous and being willing to do it, right? How they said, there's going to be a lot of job family. How's everybody doing, man? No, I didn't die. I just got called. Sometimes important calls, you got to put things to the side. So my bad. Big D's always getting phone calls, texts, very, very important. So there you are. You guys. You guys can see me wherever my lives. I could be at the gym. I could be at the park looking at the sunset and the call. I got to answer some phone calls, man. But shout out to everybody. There's my boy Drunken Chef. He lives out there too, man. Shout out to everybody in the desert. Hot. I'm gonna make sure you guys go check out his channel. I'm always leaving hungry every time I go to his channel, man. We're supposed to collaborate, and that's what this topic's all about. Everybody get together, help each other out, one another, be supportive, be there for one another, right? You see something, I seen a scuffle the other day, and I was like, hey, youngsters, you guys can't be doing that. I mean, I intervened. I could have recorded it, but yeah, I got more views, but for what? Like, hey, I don't like to see that. I don't like to see people scuffling and having their difference. And it was over, who's tougher and this and that. That's all. I was like, okay. Shout out to Drunken Chef. Make sure you guys go follow my boy. His website's right there. You guys go check him out. Thank you, Keisha. Appreciate that for dropping his channel. You guys go check her out. She has events. She has all the postings. She has information. I have posting information. The gad's going to be pretty soon, man. Bring your dogs, bring your jet skis, bring your, there's a lot of things that are taking place, man. I want to hear, there's a park. You could bring your bikes, your own chairs, whatever you guys have. BYOB, my family says, bring your own stuff. BYOS, bring your own stuff. Whatever makes you suitable and happy, man. Bring your radio, bring your chair, bring whatever. Bring. It's gonna be a potluck. Bring your own food. Everybody bringing a dish. That's why it's gonna be pretty cool, man. There's a lot of security presence there, so be cool right there, especially driving. You guys be cool, man, because a lot of presence. There's a little fee, there's a parking fee, a park fee where you got to come in and I'm just being keeping it real, at this event, and that's what I thought was pretty cool. So, just letting you guys know. But like today, man, it was pretty crazy, man. Just keep on supporting. If and somehow, in some sense, if you're illegal, you shouldn't be illegal being born here, man, or born in the world. Period. You should have some kind of. But if they're gonna do everything else right, for they say this, they say, oh well, those are illegal. We're gonna get my house. Like, what the hell are you gonna give them? Like, they didn't work for it. Like, you can give American citizens the this and that and that and this. Don't put kids in encampments, right? No, don't put. There's a lot of encampments there that I know. Who knows who's gonna end up there? Hopefully I don't, man. Because I'm gonna fight to get out, man. I don't want to be charged and you're in encampment for no reason. These are real things that are happening that people don't really want to talk about, and getting further in the education and further into what's really going on and taking place in the future. And that's what I've been looking at. Like, whoa, this ain't gonna happen. Not to me, not to my family. I'm pretty sure you're gonna say no, not to your family. That's why people have the amendment, right, to carry an arm, right? Like, hey, you got other people coming to other places, man. Okay, look at Keisha. My mother says events coming on June 21st. Potluck, kids, pets, welcome activities for kids and adults. It's gonna be a fun day. When Big D celebrates, man, when he kicks it, we're gonna have a fun day. There's conversations we're gonna have. We could talk all day. The food's gonna be done. As don't you notice when when we're chatting, man, there's a lot of respect. Like I said, man, there's all kinds of things that are happening out there, man. We're the cops coming to your house. I mean, they're exploiting something. A lot of it's exploiting, man. Things that need to be seen or things that need to be heard and said. Like, hey, don't target at me for this reason, or they got targeted. Well, look what happened over here. It's not to pick or at anybody. It's just to exposures, man. Those who belong here, sad to say, they belong in America. Those who don't, this country's been, to tell you the truth, the history, it's been annexed a long time before. Especially with our shout out to our Indian brothers, man, who've been here first, the real Americans. I see something on the top that says charge your phone. I'm like, oh man. So, we could go back into history, but it's how much you guys want to go back into history, how much you guys want to talk about, how much is important to you. Just like anything else, if you don't agree with that, you're gonna be a stepping stone, right? You're gonna say, oh, this, they shouldn't be targeting this family and kids. They shouldn't, right? You're in school, you're educated, and they knock on the door. I mean, how do they even know you're illegal or not? That's what's crazy. They're asking everybody. That's what I'm saying. If you don't pop out with your freaking White Memorial Hospital birthrights, like it could be really like crazy. Yeah, get at Monica or myself, man, or Keisha at 3 o'clock, and we're gonna have some beautiful pictures, man. Unity, getting together. We're gonna have a great event, man. So I'm excited, because we're almost there, to tell you the truth. Shout out to everybody that was here. I got 6 D 50% guy on his phone. Hey, shout out to my moderator when it comes to the charter, because and I be checking, and after me and Love and Grace, we talk. We have a little Bible studies, which is pretty cool. Then I turn around and give her a big hug, and she has to go to work. Just like everybody else, we have to go to work, man. Love to give you heck. I know. Keisha, you guys follow my moderator, Keisha. She likes to, and she follows the homie, man. I appreciate her. That's why she's my moderator. She's always involved in getting here. Okay. My bad, guys. She's always just making sure that I'm in the convenience of doing things right for y'all, for everybody. She's always bringing up people, man. Always the events. She has a lot of information, man. So I make sure you guys tap in respectfully into her channel, right? But that's the way it's gonna be, man. That's what's happening. I seen it. I don't want to be too much of your time, you guys. There's one people in here. You're blurred. Be careful, okay? That's where I'm at. So with that being said, man, just give a benefit of the doubt, all right, guys? I will leave. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to my moderator, Keisha. Shout out to Junkin' Chef Roxana. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to JoJo AZ. Shout out to everybody, man, and full swing, full support. Go out there, man. Big D might come out live later. We got some other things me and Love and Grace we're talking about. So check out our channels, man. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share it. That's pretty cool, man. I don't mean to be. I just got to move things around. Got to connect, man, right? But I'm having fun, man. It's a blast to everybody, man. Having a beautiful day. You guys be cool, stay cool. And if you know anybody in need or there, you guys keep them in prayer, help them out the way you can. Be a blessing, right? Anybody could say, I'm this and I'm that, but putting it together, that's different things. And they say, oh, Big D, you know, I don't like being on your live, and they're on your live, and they're like, oh, you know, this is a spotlight. I trip out on people like that. Like, oh, don't do this, but they're first ones in camera and all that. It's like, oh, what the heck? Prayers, yes. Keisha says prayers, and Mama D, please, yes. I'll text you guys later. Thank you. Let you know my bro was talking her to hospital, taking her to hospital. No, we're right here. We're cool. Oh, okay. Shout out to your family, man. Anybody who's in dire, need that blessing, that comfort. Hey, God bless you guys. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. You guys may see a little blurry on some of this video, trying to bring the best. The Wi-Fi it's here. So shout out to everybody, man. We'll see you guys pretty soon. Thank you guys for being on this live. Respect to everybody, man. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share it. I'm still right here doing my thing. Oh, Mama wasn't good earlier, couldn't walk. Oh, wow. Man, that's the thing, man. We could get up in those years, man. Take care of the ones that took care of you in the beginning, right? The ones that changed your pamper, that loved you, who gave you. That's what I'm saying. That's what it's all about, man. We just want to make sure that all parents are with their children. I think that's what the conspiracy of Donald Trump, these encampments, he's trying to make sure that everybody's with their family together, man. That's what it is. Not to mock or talk about anybody or what he's doing or the display and all that. Hey, you have the right to say something. If you feel there's a diversity or a change, say it or go attend to these events, man. You guys have a will. You guys have the freedom still. They might ask you, if you're there, this or that. Hey, show your proof, man. I got proof. Like, I know Spanish too. También. Big D, But shout out to everybody, man, who has a little milestone, who's going through, whether it's physically, mentally, spiritually, financially. That's what I pray for, those things, man. You guys give a little prayer, man. They go a long way. Because I believe in the high. I believe in the one upstairs, man, the high one. That's who really doing this thing, man. Don't judge anybody that come as they are. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's acceptable. Everybody's is appreciated. Has a love and support, man. That's what it's all good. So shout out to all my friends for sure. Shout out to my moderators. Shout out to everybody who's like and subscribe. I think we have some gifts that day. We're gonna have some gifts of the day of June. Keisha put it on right now. Right, June 21st. Right, the beginning of summer. I know a lot of kids are going to school at that time. Got summer school. Family trying to put them into school. So that's gonna be pretty cool, man. If you can make the event, hey, salute to you guys, man. We'll have a good time, right? Take the kids to the park. And that's what it's going to be exciting. And we're going to have a good time, man. So shout out to everybody, man. That was here today. Appreciate everybody, man. Thank you. Just give it a like, subscribe. We had Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. He was on, man. Go check him out. I had my friend Keisha. Get with her. Get with Love and Grace. Get with me. Let us know if you guys are going to come. Volunteer, because we're taking a head count. We want to know how many peeps are going to roll up. Roll up, man. I might throw you in the barbecue. Hey, can you flip a burger or two? Make yourself useful, right? That's what it is. That's the word. Make yourself useful. That's the title of this message, man. Make yourself useful to any gain or, because when you're making yourself useful, there's no losses, because you're making yourself acceptable. And everybody sees it. Even the big homie upstairs sees it, Everybody loves somebody that helps one another. And that's what we got to do. That's where we're at right now. We're all supportive and helping one another. For sure, Keisha. For sure. Big hugs, big hugs, big respect, man. That's my moderators. Good person. Keisha, pretty funny. Fresh carne D, man. I got a little carne. I don't have too much like I used to. The big dude's been working out, man. Just like those hikings, man. Anything those treadmills that you could put them on high. So, just put it on high. You know what I'm saying? Put the level up. I like to go. Anything that goes up, man, just burning it out, man. So I'm getting ready for y'all to flip a couple burgers, flip some carne for you guys. Have to be in shape a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Big D's getting there, man. So shout out to everybody. Come as you are, though, as the event, man. It's going to be cool, man. We're going to have fun, right? Got some people that are coming down that they're coming from the states, their states. They're going to say it, man. They're going to say where they're from and who they are. You guys going to see some people, man, that have some real challenges and that, they're coming out of their way to hang out with us, man. So you guys come down and kick it with us, man. It's that simple. Don't make it any harder than what it is, man. Appreciate everybody. So it's almost 40 minutes. So with that being said, I'll cut off now. So you guys, I won't keep too much of your time. Appreciate everybody on here, man. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate the likes and the support, man. Share the channel. Make sure you tell somebody about this channel. I'll see you at the event. When you see it live, make sure you guys go support all my moderators for sure, man. That are out there doing their thing. And if you're in the city or in the county of, it's raining, so you guys make sure you guys put a beanie, a hood, a sweater, sweatpants, whatever it is to keep you guys warm, man, because it's pretty cold outside. So with that being said, guys, I said Fresh Carnage. That's funny, man. With that being said, it's your homie Big D, and I'm out. I'll see you guys later.